Some might suggest, of course, that Meghan Markle is simply rubbing her hands in anticipation over this latest royal, well, shall we say, dilemma, revelation, whichever you want to call it. This, of course, moves the royal family into very difficult and choppy waters. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Also, lovely, kind comments as ever on our recent nostalgic Hollywood video. I know I find it fascinating what goes on. That's why I love to share it with you. Behind the scenes of these things, you can't believe, can you, that people are so stubborn. They threaten the success of a movie over the fact that they highfalutinly don't want to be stood next to a beer bottle. I mean, it's incredible, isn't it? I don't know about you, I'd be doing a handstand, wouldn't you, if somebody was offering something? You think, yes, why not? What's the problem? If it makes the product a success, it just proves, actually, doesn't it, how nutty show business people are. I know. Well, yes. By the way, we'll have a wave. Are you all right? Yes, nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome one and all brand new subscribers as we edge towards, all thanks to you, you wonderful people out there, as Norma Desmond said, in the dark. Yes. To 300,000 subscribers. How did we get here? But thank you, truly, from the bottom of my heart. It's very kind of you to take the time out to join me. I see you as friends. I hope you see me in the same way. We confide in each other, don't we? I know. Yes. Well, we'll just live. We can't. No, somebody might be listening. You've got to be careful. Back as ever, though, to your breaking royal story of the day. Now, fascinating this, as I often say, because you see, the thing with Harry and Meghan is they've always truly believed that there is a way back into the British monarchy. And, now more so than ever with Meghan Markle's flop ideas, I mean, literally mega flop ideas that she came up with that have spectacularly backfired on every single level. Really, when they were leaving, she couldn't believe, as I told you the other day, that Harry really did not have that much pull with Her Majesty the Queen. She really miscalculated that. Now, some people might suggest, and as ever, I have to say, allegedly, did he then tell her a different version of events? Who knows? But either way, it doesn't work out well. Now, moving forward on this particular story, as everybody knows, the problem that you have is the situation of, who takes over and who does what. Now, as we know, His Majesty the King is going into hospital next week for a very open, shall we say, diagnosis. I thought it was very brave of him. A man of those years, though, possibly just doesn't think, well, does it matter? They will find out anyway. That's really the problem, isn't it? The media finally find out, so better it comes from him. It's a brand new openness of the British monarchy. But according to a very well placed source, you see, Meghan and Harry truly believe, and this is the problem with the Councillor of State situation. If you think about it now, the person who would be in charge, should of course His Majesty the King be incapacitated for a period, would be none other than Queen Camilla. I would surmise that most of the things, though, would actually go to the Princess Royal, Her Royal Highness Princess Anne. Obviously, Prince William's got his hands tied with his wife, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, at the moment, so you can understand. But the situation is this, truly, Harry and Meghan feel at some point, and this is where Meghan Markle truly will be rubbing her hands, that it wouldn't take too much of a reconciliation, played out, of course, for the media operation to make sure that they're welcome back in, and then they could save the monarchy. Of course, as I've pointed out on many different occasions, Meghan is a slightly deluded person and doesn't understand that the person who will be controlling all of this eventually is none other than Prince William and, of course, the Princess of Wales. But you see, in Meghan's mind, they can bring a vibrancy, a youthfulness, even at 40 plus or whatever age she claims to be. And of course, the bottom line is the royals will need them to shore up. Let's not forget, and being honest here, that many of them are reaching more, shall we say, advanced ages. And it's going to be some time before Prince George, Prince Louis and Princess Charlotte will become available. And in Meghan's mind, now it's looking like this particular direction could simply take shape. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.